Hello, this is IK. Welcome to addRequestStatus. Here it is. addRequestStatus. It is state. Here in addPost form, it is state. After title and content, we have addRequestStatus in this video. And it is also the structured assignment, use state, initial value is idle. Initial value is idle. For what we need addRequestStatus? For logic, for building logic, for security. How? Here it is state can save equal boolean when we this function boolean means if parameter here exists, it is 1. Okay, this function is true or 1 if title exists. It means if we something write in input box in form for title, it is 1. Logical AND means that all sides in logic must be 1, and only 10 result ultimately result is 1. Okay. Also boolean function content is parameter means that boolean content will be 1 if content exists, if we something write in text area box in our from form. And the third element of this logic is boolean addRequestStatus must be equal idle. Must be equal idle only 10 when all that would be 1, all 3 conditions would be 1, final result, ultimately result would be 1. And can save would be 1 or true. Can save would be 1 of true. Here it is where we used it. In return, we have a button save post, and the condition in that it is HTML element button, and HTML element there is attribute, disabled attribute. Concretely, button, there is attribute disabled. We use that attribute disabled here, equal in curly brackets means argument. It is argument and not, it is argument, and it is a value of disabled, attribute disabled equal not. Exclamation mark means not. It means don't exist can save, don't exist true. Can save must be true, can save must exist, and not in front of that means not exist. And if disable, that button would be hide, would be disabled. would be disabled. Can save must exist, must be one, must be true. And it's all about this state, add request status. Name of that talk to us what is function of that. Function of that is secure that the button of add form, add post form, would be disabled until we don't write something in title, write something in content, and the content and add request status would have can save true, can save argument, can save equal true, exist, can save exist, thinking about exist like true. Add request. There is okay, how we use that add request status. We use it that it is idle. It is a starting point, idle. It means that when we open form and see form on the screen, button would be disabled because there is no title, there is no content, and there is a set request status is idle. It must not be idle. Look at it must can save again. I look at can save. Okay. Can save is up. Can save. Okay, here it is. Can save. Add request status must be idle, and initial rendering of add post, initial rendering of add post form, we have idle. It means, okay, you write title and content and you can push button save. Okay, must be idle, and add request status initial value is idle. It is okay. It is open door for push button, for button make enable. Okay, but when we push button, it is on click event, call this function on save post click, and that on save post clicked start execute, and look at here, it is also if can save must be true, must exist like true here. After that, we have this process what coded here. And in that process, set add request status is pending. Set, it is a set function, set function of add request status state. And change, mutate it in pending. It is not idle more, and only when all process finished set add request status to idle. When all process finished, it means that we can only click button one time. And it is one security, adding security, that we cannot push button more times for others. Bug situations, some bug situations. It is higher security that we cannot push button more time than one. Set request status to pending, and after finished process of asynchronous request, set addRequest status again to idle, open door for button would be enabled, waiting for title and content. There is one thing more. From past video and from future video, you will see that we have here tank, that we have Redux tank. That Redux tank in pending type of action sending loading status. It is waiting, and this state we call status. We can use that status for show some animation of waiting, of loading. But we have duplicate. We have status in our post state global state, what is in reducer. And that state, there is a status. Sum of status is pending, and in that time, we use that status for show in user interface, show loading, can show anything for information loading, animation, etc. Does it mean that we duplicate? Yes, we can here eliminate. We can here eliminate this add request status. I didn't experiment it because from more head is not illness. More security, not bad practice. And here I use addRequestStatus because it is something in depth outside of Redux and tank action and Redux reducer. It is something about component. A component, there is a open state for security of asynchronous process. And we don't think a lot about what happened inside of asynchronous process, and does it can be possible to push button add post again, etc., etc. Okay, this add request status stay here, and here we finished in this video. We finished not. We have error state for next video. And after that, we speak about about dispatch, this kind of state. Uh, and this kind of confusion. Okay. It's all for this video. Thank you for watching this video.